think that on things like global health, one could cite one statistic after another, but sometimes these issues really are made more graphic through anecdote. Not that long ago, I found myself in a rural community about 2 hours north of Johannesburg. I went for a funeral of someone who had served in the U.S. Embassy community and had passed away. And at this individual, South African national, at this individual's funeral, I looked around at the headstones in the cemetery and just realized that everyone buried within my view all passed away in their 20s, in their 30s, some in their 40s, and I could not understand what had taken place. And when the ceremony ended, I turned to one of the community leaders and I asked him to please explain to me why there seemed to be such short life terms. And he looked at me as if I had 3 heads, and he was bewildered. And he said, well, of course, that was HIV and AIDS. At one point, people were literally dying in the streets here, and that had a catastrophic impact on an entire generation that we lost. These were young people who we invested in their education. We thought they'd be productive members of this community, of this country, of this region, of this continent, and that was robbed and taken away from them and violently taken away from our country as well. So there's a drain there that we yet struggle to recover from. So for me, just standing there in that cemetery, looking at those headstones and seeing the devastation in this one community helped me appreciate where we were, where we've arrived at, and what's possible in the future. Take a country like the one I've been talking about, South Africa, where I have a little bit of experience. In South Africa, a country with about a population of 51 million individuals, a little bit more than 11 million of that 51 million are between the ages of 15 and 24 years old. Within that 11 million, a full third are no longer in school, have never received any vocational training, and have not held a job. So they're not on track to be mainstreamed in their economy. Now, if you layer on top of that the fact that young women in particular are carrying the HIV burden at 18 to 21% of that population, gives you a real chill when you think about what the fire next time looks like in those communities if they don't continue to receive real partnership to stand up healthcare infrastructure that can hold government, their local, municipal, and their national governments accountable around healthcare delivery, and what impact that has for an entire continent when South Africa is responsible for a full 1/5 of the foreign direct investment that's made throughout Africa.